Atkins, eh? There's the church over there. There's some nice information storyboards here, Dad. There's some great pictures, great shots. There's the church. Spurl's Clothed Anglican Cemetery, which we just passed. There's the bridge, the Bailey Bridge, which was down right there where that truck is going over right now. 1950s Bailey Bridge. Parking area for Greenspan Ferry. This one. Badger's Quay.
Late 1700s.
So yeah, if you look straight across, Safe Harbour.
Yeah.
Right there you see the cabins. That's where Art's mother was from.
Okay.
And Candle Cove is just up here. Yeah. And that's the arm up here. So that, what I'm talking about, yeah, that's Southwest Island.
Okay.
Right here. That's this section, right? This is right here. And so we're on Main Pools Island now. And there's a Dykes Island, which is right here behind us, which is this one here. And Big Pools Island out here.
Big Pools Island. Never heard of that.
Yeah. That's right here.
Yeah.
That's the one there, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. And then Dykes Island's right here.
Nobody living on Big Pools Island?
No, that's where the sheep are to. The people up in Greenspan, the Burtons, that's where they keep their sheep. Some of their sheep out there. Yeah.
Wow.
This Safe Harbour. That's what I was talking about, Safe Harbour. Originally known as Pudding Bag Cove. Interesting, eh? Look at the rose plant. Wow. This one. Look at the height of that. The bridge that used to go across, and you look down there now, and just
Nothing.
nothing. Just a
That
little.
was opened by Joey.
What's that?
That was opened by Joey Smallwood.
Oh, was it?
Man used to say, yeah.
What, the Bailey Bridge or this, the Causeway?
It's Causeway.
Okay, that was opened by Joey. This one. So what was that island there? That's Southwest Island, yeah. Right here, we pass that coming down. You can turn off and come off to the right. I'd say that at one time, all along right here, in behind the homes here, I said there was houses here and houses all up here everywhere. Yeah.
It seems like all these places were way more prosperous years ago than they are
Oh,
today.
very much so, because there was industry then. What is there now? A little bit of fish, little small bit of fishing, seasonal.
Yeah.
Very seasonal. Well, back years ago, everybody was working, and there was a lot more. I'd say the economy was doing a lot more. There was a lot more businesses to fuel the economy here. But there's, you know, just imagine back years ago now. You look, do you see anybody fishing? Do you see any businesses that are extremely busy? But back years ago, I guess that everybody now, this time of the day, they'd be tending to their nets, and businesses would be booming, and so you barely see a person. Yeah.
It's also quiet, DJ.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Very quiet. Matt mentioned the name of this is First World War?
Yeah, somewhere in France.
Killed in action somewhere in France.
1918.
1918, yeah. So I guess the person is probably still is the Hoyles. St. James, 1865. 1865, eh? First thing I show you, Dad, when we come in here, as soon as we come in, turn to the left and look at the plaque on the wall.
That's Reg.
Yep. Remember there's pictures of Reg? This plaque is donated to St. James Church by Reginald E. Janes, who volunteered for overseas service in 1940. This plaque was dedicated by the Reverend Munden Way and unveiled by Reg and May Pinsent, September 29th, 1985, in honor of the members of St. James Pools Island who served their king and country in time of war, World War One.
What is Reginald E? I never know what the E stood for.
Reginald E. Janes, yeah.
Oh my.
Yep. Nan talked about this many, many times. I've been here to a lot of weddings over the years. Joy's niece was married here. There's a visitor book, Dad, if you want to sign it.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I don't know if there's a pen here. Oh, that's vestry. That's not visitor.
What?
That's vestry book, not visitor book.
Okay.
Okay. They got a nice painting there, boy. And nice, eh? Beautiful. Look at the old organ, Dad. Wow.
Your grandfather,
The old pump organ.
apparently if the minister had to travel a piece,
Yeah.
your grandfather would do what they call lay readings.
Yeah, that's right. He used to do that up in Pool Down.
Somebody coming in.
Good day, sir.
Hello?
Look at the old organ, boy. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, look at the woodwork on that, eh?
That's probably original to the place.
Wow, yes, boy.
Marg White, the lady we were talking to earlier, that's what she does. She plays at St. Stephen's. She plays the organ in Greenspan.
Okay.
Yeah. This is sticky up for a ornament. Well, I'll move back a little further there, Dad. That's all original, I'd say. Very much so. Back in Nan's time. 1865, eh?
Wow.
And you think back, Dad, years ago, this church would be full, and the upper balcony would be full.
And to think that Nan,
Look at the glass window. This is all original, Dad, I'd say, going back. All original. Ever since 1800s, eh? Wow, here's a view for you.
to think that Nan was 70 years.
Yeah. It's steel cables there. Going across, I guess, for stabilizers, I suppose. Big steel cables going across here,
Favorite hymn.
Was it? Faith of our fathers, holy faith.
Faith of our fathers, holy faith.
I would say that's what he
That's what he had
at his funeral. Wow.
Faith of our fathers.
Holy faith. Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
Amazing, huh?
Oh my, this is the first people.
Yeah, you've never been in here. Wow. So when do you think was the last time that you were actually in Pools Hall?
Long time ago.
Gee, obviously.
I never slept the night on Pools Hall.
No, boy. No. Bob's has given me open invitation anytime. We'll go over towards Bob's, and that's where Uncle Reg's house is. Well, it was a cabin at that time, but that's Uncle Jesse's house.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a thrill in the service, be able to get up and read a couple of paragraphs, say, Dad, in this church? I guess why at one time those doors used to be used, but I guess they don't use them now. Straight ahead. Not very big here, is it? It's pretty small. This is almost identical, Dad, to the one in Greenspan. It'd be nice to visit that too. That's St. Stephen's Church. Nan, remember Nan always called me Carpenter Stephen because I was always down making those little benches and that?
See this piece?
Yep.
In loving memory of Reverend Jesse Hoyle.
Yep. I've seen that.
Nina, Robert, Emma, Sandra, Clarence, Pamela, Daphne, Dennis, and Colin.
There's all the names. We were trying to remember all the names this morning.
Get a shot of that, huh?
Yep. Yep, there's the names, well.
How I wish mine could come in here, boy.
I wish you could too. Well, we'll have this for him. We'll have this video for him. That's some taping for Mant. Look at the old
In the
lanterns.
model of
Eh?
the church.
Yeah, look at the old lanterns, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You look at that and you see the oil lamps, the kerosene lamps,
Yeah.
still there. The other lights are just, the wires are put up, taped on, and just poked up through. So you put the wicks in them and you put the oil in it. They're still original. You can see it. Like I said, the wire is just taped on and just laid up inside. That's old kerosene lamps, eh?
They're old.
Can you imagine? That's how they used to light it here.
Oh, to be
The
able to
kerosene lamps. Huh. Wow.
fly back in time, Pete. Go back
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be
100 years
something?
Now to go
Yeah.
back and
Yeah.
just to see this place blocked on a Sunday morning.
Wouldn't it? Now look at this. These hooks now. What were these used for? Hook there's another one here. Another one there, and I guess it'd be the same on the other side. They were used obviously for something, probably for wire or whatever. Yeah, look at those lights, boy. I just really noticed those, hey? How they wired them up. Just a very basic wiring with the kerosene lamps in under 'em. Wow. That's there ever since the day that it was built. Something. Yeah, look, your dad, just look at the wood, how much the wood is wore. Just see that? Now, how many people have, over the years, come and go out of that? The wood, you can feel it. Yes, what?
I think our ancestors were Baptized in that much.
Yeah. I suppose that'd be original.
All come out of that one.
I suppose it's original to the place. I'd say it is. You look at the woodwork.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I don't say there's very much in here now that's not original.
1865.
1865, yeah. Let's go upstairs and take a look at the balcony. The old doors. I've never looked inside of here before. It's probably just storage or something. I think that's where he rings. No. Bottom of the steps. A wild old set of steps. Ring the bell, beat the dawn. I guess that's how they rang the bell originally. We'll go up and look at that. Do you think you'll get up those steps? You stand right there and you can look right outside and look at the bell.
Oh, yeah.
Used for storage. It goes to show that there's not too many people that use this up here anymore.
So I guess the reality is there will be no church service here tomorrow morning.
Probably will be.
Yeah?
Probably will. I think the Greenspan one is usually in the evening, and then in the morning I think it might be down here. Yes, well, we'll have some nice footage for Matt to look at. For sure.
Yes, sir.
Remember I showed you and Matt video of this? I said I showed you and Matt video of this up here. Look at the old rails there, eh? And you stick your head up through there, you'll look right out at the church bell. Right there. The old, like I said, the old railing, the old planks, the old wood. One more little flight, you stick your head up right through there, you can look at the bell. It's not even hooked up anymore. I guess when you hear a bell now, it's a recording. I said if you went up one more step, you'll see it.
Oh, yeah.
You should be able to see the date on it, Dad.
1884.
1884, yeah. And this was opened 1886?
1885.
1885, so that was a new bell that they just purchased for the church.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up there too now so I can get it. There you go. First visit to the church. Yeah, and like I said, we got pictures and we got video. It looks like a newer door, unless they've got it painted new hinges on the door. I think it's a new door. That's why it was sticking. The old door never used to stick like that. No, I'm not sure if it's a new door or not. I don't know. I think There's new bolts in the door. New. This is all new. Okay. Anyway, we'll leave it like we found it. Yep. There you go. Trying to get a picture of you stood by the church. Getting warm. Yep. Fabulous. Now, used to be an old business, Dad, right here. I don't know what it is. See the old building closed up here?
Yeah.
And that was a business from years ago.
And he's asleep, but he's laying back with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
We can certainly get a copy of that picture sent to you.
If I could see that picture,
Hi, Pupper.
Hello, puppers.
How you doing?
You're just like my little boy, like
How
Bailey.
are
yeah, something like him, yeah.
ya? Yeah.
I got a golden doodle. My God, he's beautiful.
I know I see him on Facebook. Right?
Oh, okay. Yes, you're on Joy's Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how would we get a picture to you, sir?
It's on through Facebook.
Through Facebook.
Okay.
I can either take a picture of it or I can scan it. I actually got a scanner home.
Yeah, if you do that, I would definitely know him, right? Because
Yeah.
I was younger.
Yeah.
I was younger when when he passed away. 64. I was only 10 years old.
Okay.
I was born in 54, right?
Right.
Okay.
So, but what you're saying there is definitely him. It's definitely,
Oh, yeah.
If I saw him,
Peter
if I
John
saw him,
Calloway.
whether he'd
So
be
that would be your
younger or older,
great-grandfather.
If I saw
You
him,
know.
I would know him, right?
He was quite the character. I remember him, and he was always full of sport.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and my father,
Yeah.
of course, were friends. My father was a one-arm man.
Okay.
Dad lost his arm. The way Mom told the story, like young fellas do, when you're young fellas, you're romping around and wrestling and carrying on.
Absolutely.
And fellas will be up on other fellas' shoulders, and they be, a bit of sport.
Yeah.
Dad fell off a fella's shoulders. And his mom was, I guess, like a midwife or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call her. Apparently set many a bone
Yeah.
and born babies and
Right on.
set people out in death. But she couldn't fix her own son's
Arm.
arm.
No.
And at 19, gangrene had set in.
Okay.
And they had to send him down to the Grenfell Hospital in St. Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost the arm from the shoulder.
Yes.
So I was 9 years old when Dad died. But my memories of my dad, Dad was always going with a hammer and a saw.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Putting in windows,
Absolutely.
building cupboards,
Yeah.
hanging doors.
Yeah.
How we used to roll a cigarette with
And
one
rolling
hand.
a cigarette
Yeah.
with the one hand.
Put the backy in and roll it with the one hand.
And
Yeah.
I've been a drummer all my life.
That's right.
And Dad never saw me play. But as a young boy watching the parades in St. John's, I'd be leading my father by the hand,
Yeah.
following the bands,
Oh,
CLB
the band.
bands,
Absolutely.
that kind of stuff. And so now, boy, we're trying to collect any and all
All
memorabilia
the tidbits you can pick
that
up.
we can on my parents. Dad has gone since 1957.
Yeah.
He was 47 at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we'll definitely get you. I'll make sure that you
if I
get
see
that picture.
If I see that picture, I would know.
of Peter
I can't
John.
tell you.
Yeah.
I was only
Yeah.
young at the time, but
But you'll know.
I wouldn't know.
What's
So
your first
Albert-
name, sir? Sorry.
Sam.
Was it?
Sam.
Sam Calloway. Okay.
Yeah.
So your
no
grandfather
problem.
then was Peter John's son,
Yeah, Albert.
Albert. Yeah.
He was my grandfather.
So Peter John would be your great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Yeah.
This what a small world.
Oh
and,
boy! Oh
Peter
boy!
John had and he had and my grandfather had a brother, Simeon
Yes.
Calloway.
Okay.
And how that again? How
Yes,
that
and that's
family?
John's father.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
John's father. Yeah.
How that family pamphlet brochure in the family tree was here in that store.
Yeah.
And who did you say that was your brother that gave me that? Or
That was we grew up together,
wow.
so we cast ourselves as brothers.
Okay.
But he's my cousin.
So okay, your cousin was the gentleman that gave me that.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
But we,
Yes,
we, were raised by both by our grandmother.
Okay.
Because John's mom died.
Oh,
when John
okay.
was only infant, right? So, but John
Okay,
is
so
really-
you grew up as brothers more than anything.
We grew up as brothers, you know. And we are related by blood a little bit, you know. So
Yeah.
when you're cousins, you're related, you know.
So the Barber house in Newtown.
Yeah.
Apparently there's stuff there, and it says from the Barfoot family in Pools Island.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
First I heard of that. I've been in Barber House.
I've been told that. Now, I've never seen it, but I've been told there's stuff there that came from...
With a sticker on it.
With a sticker on it, yeah. Well, my dad had one brother, Uncle Bill, the guy who was at sea.
Right.
And one sister, Millicent, and she became Millicent Elliott and married a guy named Jonas Elliott
Sandringham.
in Sandringham.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But she's gone now. Oh my God, 30 years or more.
Yeah.
Stay down closer down there or you'll do like I just did. Walking right there, I slid.
Yeah, remember we said earlier on, there's a what's the word I'm looking for?
Make a face like it. Look at the partridge berries. What are you saying?
Only in Newfoundland will you hear somebody that scroped their back.
Scrope me back.
Now what?
Look at this, isn't this beautiful?
Any county mummers out there? See at the ice.
Okay.
And later in life, I think she was well up into her 60s or 70s.
She remarried, yeah.
Peter John Calloway.
Okay.
So this was Sam Calloway's great-grandfather.
No.
We got a picture of him.
And he didn't know it
And
existed.
He didn't know it existed, and I got it now over in my computer.
Yeah.
Where is it I'm staying, Pete? At the
At Saltwater Villa, up to
Saltwater Villa in Greenspan.
Albert James's, yeah.
Yeah.
Albert and Josie's.
So I guess when we get back there now, I'm going to send it to him.
Yes, what?
So he was right excited to find out that we had a picture of Peter John.
Yeah. Yes.
What a small world, eh?
She's above us some spot, boy.
Yes. Come on.
Dad, this here was his mother and father's home right here. This was Jesse and Lester's house right here.
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then my
What's
youngest
that
brother
word?
Colin
Yes,
lives there
step
now,
out.
The
right?
Colin is right there now, yeah.
That's where your mom lived, eh? Yeah, that's where mom lived.
And-
that's where we grew up. All
Uncle-
here,
Wow.
on these rocks.
Uncle Ridge,
Yeah.
his house is just next on the other side of that. Was his cabin.
Yeah, there's a.
This all your land here, Bobby?
Yeah, well,
Family land? And
yep, all family land between. This was, Grandpa Royal, his dad's father, lived there, right?
okay.
That was Uncle Jesse, right?
Yes, Uncle Jesse, of course.
Yeah. So,
Wow. Jeez, what a view.
See the sheep out on the islands, huh?
we were down to Fogo the other day, and people were paying $2,000 a night to stay in that fancy
In that hotel. So look what you guys got.
Just so they can look at the ocean,
Yeah.
Amazing.
right?
And you let him have it for 500.
At least 15, isn't that?
Yes.
At least 1,500 for a night.
Yeah. Use the club and breakfast for that, ain't it?
Sleep out in the tent, let them have the house. For that money, eh?
Yeah, so this is, they grew up over here on this island where they not the right?
Yeah.
And this flat land island right here is what we call Brown's Island.
Oh, that's Brown's,
Yes,
okay.
The
okay.
families
I've heard
of
of that.
Brown's Island live there, and then the high one is Big Island.
That's the big island.
On the map it's called Big Pools Island.
Big Pools Island. That's
Right,
right.
but we
saw
always
that.
just call it Big Island, right?
Now, did anybody ever live on that island?
Yes.
Way back, eh?
Uncle Ridge's crowd, our crowd,
Okay.
because Uncle Ridge at one point there's a cemetery up on Big Island.
Yes.
Oh, is
Right
it?
up on the flat. Now that square rock you see up there, he's on Brown's Island. There's a tickle going through there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Up past that, but on that flat there's a cemetery. There's some headstones there, but I think they're all grown over now. Maybe we
Wow.
didn't even find
I
them.
didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a cemetery there. I know Uncle Ridge was trying to get some money to put a fence around it one time,
Oh,
but
okay.
Never did materialize. Right?
Pardon the pun.
Now, would this be deep water here?
Yeah, that water is. I mean, long liners go up and down through here, right?
I'd say years ago there'd be schooners anchored here, moored
Yeah, you
here.
got 20 odd feet of water up there, right?
Would it see a whale?
You'll see a whale. We see whales just outside Big Island Point.
Just
there.
outside,
You'll
okay,
see
but
them
not in
blowing.
here, no.
Not in here, no. I've never seen one.
Or a shark.
Yeah, a shark has been spotted here.
Yes,
Sharks up Greenspan
but
this
not
morning.
often, you know. No.
Ever see a bear? Only a cold
Not a bear.
bear, yes, but
That's a Dominion.
wouldn't see bears here on the island, or coyotes, or...
No,
Seen a
No,
coyote
nothing
last
like that.
night on Shamrock's Cove.
Yeah?
Yeah, Shamrock's Cove Road.
See, this is the route to Greenspan. See, you go right up here now. What you can see, the land,
Yeah.
land. You follow that land down, and that's the causeway. We can see the cars going.
Oh yeah, I can see the causeway from here.
See, if I give you
Yes, but binoculars.
Yeah. The binoculars.
see, you
Ah,
might have to close them in or open
Yeah.
them, whatever you want. And
Dad calls it the binoculars. For the
Yeah.
binoculars, the
Yes.
binoculars.
so right up there to the left will be the causeway. That you can't see the actual causeway, but you see the roads leading to the
Yes.
causeway, right? And that goes across the Greenspan. See, and then to your right, then is what they used to call Port Nelson years ago.
Yes, Port
right?
Nelson. Yes.
So that's another spot up there.
wow. I'd say there's not a home down here that don't have a pair of binoculars.
Oh yes, you got to have them. I bought them up until 40 years ago.
Yes,
I
boy.
bought them.
It's a great investment, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Joy's
lost one
mother
of
calls
these
them
rubbers.
dappers.
Yeah, I lost one of these rubbers off. I didn't try to get
Oh,
one
yeah.
there. And over here, see, this is called Howell's Island. So I think there used to be a family of Howells living on this point up here one
Okay.
time. See? Now, if you can get up on that rock, Peter, can you?
Yeah. I'll grab my sneakers. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll walk up there on that rock, and then you can see a little more.
Yes, boy.
So this is Uncle Jesse's house. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Would he be classified or more called Uncle Jess or Uncle Jesse?
Uncle Jesse. was
Uncle
always
Jesse.
called, yeah.
Oh, yes, look at that.
Yeah,
This will be a nice day for it.
Oh, yeah, boats going back and forth here like that all the time, right?
He says
Another
they're
time there's a fellow on the Sea-Doo. goes
they're
up through there.
they're cleaner on fish up in Greenspan.
Yeah?
Up on, right on the back of just out from Puffinong.
Okay.
Right in under
Yeah, I
Puffinong.
was going to go up this morning, but it seemed windy. I got up here at 6:30, but it seemed like
Yeah.
it was too windy, so I
Yeah.
didn't bother about it.
He
Right?
says
Colin was working.
he says it's rough up there, but
Yeah.
no trouble with fish.
No?
No trouble. Art Jarrett and we're out in holler nets and that this morning. Everything.
Yeah. Frank Dyke, now.
Frank
You
Dyke.
remember Sam Dyke used to live
Yes.
here? Yeah, that's one of Sam's sons, Frank.
Okay.
That's who got Reg's place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's two more of the brothers lives there on Pools Island as well. Right?
I was told, I don't know if this is right, but I told Dad this is where the Barfoot property was roughly, where the B&B was still.
Yeah, further back to the hill, I think, but in that same area. Yeah, remember?
That's where my grandfather, Dad's father, was originally lived. You have any idea where Nan, the Janes, is where Nan's house was too?
Yeah,
You
that
do?
was up on Fox Head. What they call Fox
Fox Head now. Where would
Head.
that
Well,
be?
you know where the house is at now, and where Clara Shepard is living in the house. Well, not your grandmother, no, my grandmother.
No, I'm we and Dad are trying to figure out where my grandmother, that of course that you used to come and visit.
We're in Pauline saying Mom and Reg
Yeah.
grew up.
Yeah. Now I knew where that house was over, as far as I know, was over on what we call Fox Head,
Fox Head.
right? So where the old lodge used to be up on the hill,
Orangeman's Lodge?
Orangeman's Lodge.
Just by the scrape?
yeah.
You
right
turn
up
to go
there.
down over the hill?
Yeah,
by the
but
scrape?
you don't go down over the hill. Art
okay.
Crocker.
Up where the
is-
Orangeman's Lodge was too?
Yeah. So then you go up the hill where Art Crocker is now. The Orangeman's Lodge
Yeah.
was roughly when where Art got a shed there.
Okay.
Now. But you turn to your left and you walk right out to
Fox
what you used
Head.
to call Fox Head.
Well, we're going there.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, because I remember we used to go up when we were children, and we
Come
found
across
that
Causeway.
if that was, I know when the younger children were born, well, they take us up to grandmother's. We go up in boat, and we land up there in what they call Pope's Cove now, right? And we walk up to
Fox Head.
Fox Head.
So
where
that's where Nan lived up around that way.
Yeah.
So there's no roads, any walking trail or any signs. You'd never know there was a home there.
I don't know if there's anything up there
No,
now where you would
probably
know
not,
there's a home to or not. You know, couldn't
Probably
tell.
not. So that's where she lived up around that. That
Go
was
up
where
on Art Crocker's
Jane's
land
house.
now, and just Well, Pete Windsor is up there too, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, we were just up that area. I got a real good idea
Right?
now.
But you walk across. Now, there might be some remnants of where the house, because Uncle Art and Aunt Greta, I think they lived over there too.
Okay.
Right?
So what we're looking for is Fox Head.
Yeah.
Fox Head, yes.
So we
Fox
go up
Head.
around that way after. We can ask whoever we bump
Yeah,
into. They might be able to put us on it. That old house is down over in the valley, down in the scrape. That's roughly around that area?
Yeah, when you got to stay up on the higher land.
On the higher land.
And keep to your left, right?
Okay.
Because Dave Nee got a house there now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's up over.
Up by Dave's
past,
area.
Up past Dave Nee, yeah.
Geez, Dave might be able to put me right on it. I wonder, is Dave out Puffin Island now?
I don't.
He's lighthouse keeper out on the island, that? The guy we're talking about, Dave Nee.
Yeah. So Dave is close to it, but he's not up over the hill enough, because also Joe and Eva Kane. I don't know if you know them or not. Eva used to do a lot of sewing and stuff around there.
Okay, no.
As a matter of fact, his son died there last week, Marvin. He was only
Okay.
61. And but they moved over by the causeway years after that.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
right on the road there, where Joe Shepard lives. Joe Shepard's son lives there now. That house is almost on the road, right?
Yeah,
Right on
okay.
the
Got an idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Right. So they lived over there back when I was growing up, right? But just see if you come on down.
What was the one, Dad? You don't have to tell it now, but what was it, the Fox Hat? Remember that one? Irvin would get a good kick out of that one.
What about
The
that?
Fox Hat. Yeah. The boys would love to hear them old yarns. Not much of a sign of berries this year. Yeah, that's ground berries. Yeah, we were here like this and we're talking you through the phone. Shit.
Yes, there. Now on the other side of it, there used to be the cabin that Uncle Rich had. And Frank Dyke's there now. Now that's Gray House, Green, whatever it is. That's a new house that was built there a few years ago by Andy King. Now Mel King used to live there, and it was a bungalow, but they tore that down. There was a flooding there. And then there was another two-story house alongside of it.
You guys come to the house, but you used to come there to Pennywell Road as well.
Yeah, well, I rock you in the rocking chair myself.
Wow.
Because you were, Chris, I remember rocking. Wow. In the rocking chair.
Al Babbitt was the one you say the bouncer.
The bouncer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The man. No, that was Mary.
Mary Murphy.
Mary Murphy. Can you remember Mary Murphy?
Yes.
The man, and the dead.
She was harmless.
Yeah.
Nan used to tie me in with nylons. Tie me up the chair, no rocking chair.
Yeah. Well,
And every time I go to the house, I still sits in that chair.
Yeah.
Yep, that chair is still there like the day it was put there.
Yes, I imagine that.
I come here as much as I come to Greenspan, which is almost every second or third week. And I'm always down around Pulls on. There's times I might just come down for a quick drive around and go on again. But most of the times I always comes and stops and comes in the baths.
I invited to Emma's for a pea soup for lunch.
Oh. It's 11:30 now. Lunch should be about 12.
How do you feel about that? Now is as good a time as ever. Hey, boy.
Okay.
You're not going to see Gerald start.
Yeah. Oh, definite.
You're going to see Gerald start.
Oh, we plan on going to see you, Jerry.
I got my other video camera. I'm bringing the video camera in. I'm going to hit record and let her go.
How old would he be now? He's over 19.
No.
No.
Gerald, how old am I in December?
Mom was 82 when she died. She'd be gone 7 years.
That's 7 years.
Mom would be
Yeah.
89.
Yeah.
So Gerald's the
Gerald
same age as
and
Mom.
same age.
Okay.
So he's about 89.
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
So you have one of the best memories around, I guess.
Yeah.
Sharp as a tack. The stuff that I got on video, I don't know if you guys ever saw it.
Yeah.
Hear the stuff he talks about? And
Yeah.
even sing the song that my grandfather used to sing. And he said he'd stand there right proud with his leg up on the chair and sing this song. Huh? He's singing it, saying word for word of how it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you follow.
Yeah, we'll follow you. I'm talking with you guys now.
Right.
And we're going up now after. We're going to go up to see where it was that Nan, where her house was still.
Oh, yes, yeah.
because that was one place that we never ever knew of, right?
Right, yeah.
So that's something else we're going to do. This is a little video camera.
Oh, very good.
This small little handheld little video camera. So everything that I'm getting, I'm keeping it between myself and Dad, right?
Okay.
For footage and that. Try to get Chris to come out. Chris got no interest. Chris don't go anywhere to brother, right?
No.
Enjoy, have fun. All right, see you later, Reason. Right. That's typical Chris. Chris don't change.
So right behind these few trees here,
Yeah.
that's where.
Yeah.
What's that? I missed
Right
this.
behind these trees over here,
You can see the roof of this building.
Yeah.
to the left of the green building here, that's where Nan and
That's where the...
Pauline and Uncle Rich would have,
Go away.
Yeah.
would have grown up right there, yes.
It's right there. How you doing, Corey? Alright, man, I thought it was you. Got my father out with me.
How you doing?
What's that? Oh, right on.
Okay, your son of the blue here?
So that was...
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So that's where the house was too, over here, huh? So how would you actually get in there? Is there a road that goes in there? I thought that. Slingshot. Wasn't that a hall at one time here? Is that where F is moving in now? F and Marge?
Yeah.
I thought that. So that's where they're moving to. That was the old hall years ago. So that's where Nan lived, huh?
He lived on
Mountcastle Road.
Mountcastle Road, yeah. He did these. He had a business siding houses.
Yeah, he was a furnace mechanic and he was
Oh, yes,
also
yes,
a
yes, yes.
refrigeration
Yeah.
mechanic. Yeah.
So okay, so you're Ken Barfoot's son.
Yes, now
Yes.
his brother was Uncle Bill, and that was George's father.
Okay. Yeah, I can only go back as far. Well, I've heard of Ken.
Yes.
I only go back as far as George because my brother was here in 60. Well, I was in St. John's, no, so it must have been 56, 58.
Okay.
Yeah, so George then, in the bungalow there on Mountcastle Road?
That's right, 18
Yeah.
Mountcastle.
Okay, so I know, the daughter, what's her name?
There was Edna. There was Dulcie.
Dulcie, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dulcie and she had a brother?
There was George. There was Clarence. There was Doug. There was three brothers.
Okay, so somebody about the same age as Dulcie? Or a year or two?
Dulcie would have been the youngest girl.
Okay.
George.
The last two home is that was home with George. They were George's kids, weren't they?
No, they were.
No.
They were brothers and sisters.
I know they're brothers and sisters, yeah.
Yeah.
Were they George's? They
No.
weren't George's children?
No, George never had any children.
Oh, okay, so whose children were they?
Well, they would have been. George's sisters would have been Edna. She married an American fellow who lived in Boston for many years.
Yeah.
He was stationed at Fort Pepperell.
Yeah.
Then there was Clarence. He's still alive. He's the oldest Barfoot now in the clan. Clarence is, oh God, Clarence got to be 81, 82.
Yeah.
80, yeah, he must be 82
So
now.
was it Chelsea? He was Chelsea's brother.
Dulcie's brother,
Yeah.
older brother. Yeah, Dulcie was the youngest girl,
Yeah.
and there was a brother named Doug. So George is gone.
Yeah.
Doug is gone.
Okay. So Doug was never married. Never had
Doug
kids.
was married.
Oh, he was married.
Yeah, he was married to a girl named Phyllis Vaders.
Yeah.
Her father was the lighthouse keeper at Cape St. Francis.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
Doug passed away. Oh my God, Mom died in 1988, and I believe Doug died probably about a year after my mother passed away.
All right. So okay.
So George was the oldest in that family.
Yeah. I knew it too. Well, I know. Now, who else lived in that house then besides Ken and grandfather and Mary Ellen?
Well, my dad's brother, Uncle Bill.
Bill
Barfoot.
Bill Barfoot. Okay.
That was George's father.
Oh, that was George's father.
That was
Okay. Was he
George's
living?
father.
Was he living then in '58?
Yes, Uncle
yeah.
Bill was.
Was he in that? Was he living at that bungalow?
He was living there. He traveled. He was a boatswain at
Yeah.
sea, and he would get home in the summertime.
Okay.
So, when Uncle Bill's wife died in childbirth,
Yeah.
of course he had to go back to sea.
Yeah.
He didn't want to put his children in the orphanage. So his mother, my grandmother, from here in Pools Island,
Yeah.
who later married Peter John Calloway.
Yeah. Yeah. Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen,
Yeah.
that's right.
So where's she buried to?
She is buried in the cemetery on Forest Road
Okay.
in St. John's,
Okay.
just not far from the penitentiary there,
Okay.
and on Forest
Yeah,
Road.
that's my mother's. Well, that raised me. She's buried there.
Yes,
And I have a brother buried there. But yeah, grandfather's buried up here in this cemetery.
yes, yes. Your brother was saying,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, that's what. Well, George. I guess George was the same age as my brother at the time. Yeah. And my brother lived in Toronto for a number of years, and he came back for a short time, maybe 6 months, I think it was. They
Okay.
stayed here in his family, and they lived out there at Portugal Cove Road in some farmhouse. And anyways, George, yeah, he was working with George at the time.
yes.
Oh, my wife here, Grace. Is it Mac? This is Mac.